Alright guys, I'm back with another building video. This is this video's model. This is the ZGMF-X10A Freedom Gundam Zaft mobile suit. This is another high grade. I have not built a, well, it's been 4 months since I built a master grade. Jeez. Yes. Now, if you watched my videos about almost 2 years ago, if not, you can go back and watch it. It's, the first Gundam that I built on camera. It was Helios, which Helios, was my first videoed Gundam build, but he was also mostly inspired by Freedom Gundam. If you go back and watch that video, or if you've already seen it, or if maybe it's been a while since you've seen it, go back and watch it. It's a very simple title, My First Gundam Build on Video. There it is. That's the title. And, now, remember the cannons on the hips, and then the cannons in the wings, and then the chest. Remember that. But yeah, now, I know, this is my 24th Gundam that I will build, but, I did build my 23rd on camera, but I did not wind up posting the video for some reason. I don't know why, but this is him. This is Gundam Heavy Arms. He is, from the Mobile Suit Gundam Wing line. He has an army knife on his arm. It's an army knife. Laugh at my jokes. And then he has a machine gun that attaches to his arm. You kind of take his hand off though. Whee! Right there. The machine gun can also store on his back via that little peg right there. And then I did wind up dropping this guy, so this part wound up breaking off. Not broken off. But he does have missiles in his shoulders. And then, give me a second. Okay. Okay, you know what? Forget that. And then he also has 2 missile packs on his legs. Both shoot mini missiles. So, and then he also has cannons on his shoulders, and you can open his chest to reveal 2 Gatling guns. This man is eat up with weapons, and I thought Helios had a lot of weapons when I first built him. No, this man has like 9 weapons. Helios only had 7. So, speaking of Helios, so yeah, dang it. Okay, I'll get that later. Okay, and so yeah, that was my 23rd Gundam. Also, if you're wondering where the other hands were, they're right here. But yeah, let's open up the box of freedom. Alright, so first, let's take a second to appreciate the artistic ability of Bandai. Now this was back in 2015, but this artwork is amazing. I always keep the boxes because I love looking at the artwork. So yeah, first pack we get is the C, D, and SB frames, along with the sticker sheet. And then next we have the B1, A1, and E1 frames. And then next we have E2, A2, and F2. And finally we have F1, B2, and the polycap frame. And then of course, we have the instructions because you cannot build a model without instructions. So yeah, let's go ahead and start building this guy. Alright guys, here we have the head and the torso. Head can look up, can look down, can turn, and then it also has an ab crunch, sort of. You gotta search for it, but it's there. And then he has little cannons coming out of his shoulders right there. The chest vents, as usual with most Gundams, and then the ports on the back for the backpack. So yeah, and also yellow eyes, just like RX-872 or RX-78-2. There we go. Just like the original OG boy. Now, let's get on to the arms. Alright guys, and now we have the arms done, and as always, double jointed elbows, ball jointed fists, and then a bicep swivel, and then thanks to the polycaps in his shoulders, up and down movement, as well as a ball joint in the arm itself. So that is his upper body. We're halfway done. Well, a third of the way done. We still have to do his legs, waist, and backpack and weapons. So, let's get to that after I set this man down right there. Yeah, stand your butt up. Okay. Okay, I got him stand. Yay. Okay. Now, his legs and waist. Alright guys, and now we have the legs and waist, and if you're wondering, yes, his hip skirts are huge, but they fold out into sniper rifles. Yeah. If you don't think that this is at least a little bit cool, oh yeah, and there's also a handle that pops out so that he can hold on to it and pull the trigger. If you don't think that this is at least a little bit cool, I can't say I blame you for thinking that it's nerdy, But if it's not just a little bit cool, come on. Like, let's be real. That's a pretty cool thing. Then, crap, go back together. There we go. Alright, and now, and also, there are little divots in them, so then you can put the beam saber hilts in there. So now, let's put them together, top half and bottom half, and also, as usual, ball joint. There we go. Alright, and here we have the base mobile suit. And now we have to do the backpack, because what's a Gundam without a backpack? Gotta have something to lift him off the ground. Alright, let's go. Okay guys, and now we have the backpack. Dang it, I just dropped it. Hold up. Okay, got it. Okay, now I gotta fix it back. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I got it now. Let's go. Alright. So here we have Freedom's backpack. As you can see, it's a pair of wings. And it's very similar, in fact, almost the exact same. It looks like a video game controller. How about that? Hey, who wants to play some Call of Duty? Alright, back on track. So, it's pretty much the same as Helios, because, like I said, Helios is based off of this guy. And, so, he has the same gimmicks, which is you can splay out his wings and take his guns right here, right there, bang, and then fold them over. There we go. And then do the same on the other side. There we go. For a kind of, well, on Helios, this was called like some kind of, I think it was like double beam satellite cannon or something like that. But it's a lot the same. It just goes up instead of down, like by his waist. Dang it! Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this one back in. There we go. Alright, come back up here. Okay. Alright, then fold those back, and here we have them. Now let's take them. Same old double peg, double port right there. And here we have Freedom Gundam right here. Now wait, he also has a beam rifle and a shield. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna build those here in just a second. Alright guys, and now we have his weapons. Now these are the beam sabers right here. They do clip together. You kind of have to tilt them to where they are facing opposite each other. But these are his beam sabers. They store on his side skirts or hip skirts, whichever one you want to call them. And then you can have him wield them separately, or you can have him wield them as a kind of staff, I guess. Like, if you've seen Star Wars The Phantom Menace, kind of like Darth Maul's lightsaber, like that with the two ends, except it does not spin. And then you have his shield. Here's the handle. Slides into his hand normally. Like bang, there you go. And then we have his beam rifle. So this right here is, normal rifle. Has the secondary handle, whatever it is. Maybe it's a magazine. Not entirely sure on what it is. But it does tilt. I think it's a second handle. Yeah, that's a second handle. Okay. I did get that right. And then you have the scope right there. And then the barrel. And that's all the parts of a gun. So, yeah. And then do you have a little peg and a port and his butt, which the gun does store on his butt. And then you can have him wielding these. So there you go. This is Freedom Gundam. This has been his build. I hope you enjoyed watching, and have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time you're watching this. And I will see you guys in the next one.